Hello there. There's nobody to ask how things are going, so I will tell you that things are going fine here at the parish. We miss Monsignor, who is on pilgrimage, and today Father Arian has his day off. So it's just me today. Hello. And I'd like to tell you that this week we had a nice busy week. Lots of things going on in the parish. All of our programming is back up and running. And Tuesday night we had a Mass for Life with Bishop O'Connell. He was here celebrating that Mass to kick off the 40 Days for Life, and apparently that went very well. This Sunday we have Coffee and so we invite you all to come over to Dentisi Hall after the Masses, the 8:30, 10, and 11:30, to get a cup of coffee, a donut, some fruit, whatever you like, and meet some of your fellow parishioners. It's a nice opportunity to mingle and also to notice whatever ministries are hosting that day, so you can get information on them and perhaps see if that's something you would like to participate in. Monday is the Feast of St. Teresa the Little Flower, and so we will have a blessing of the roses at the 7 and 9 a.m. Masses in the church, and flowers will be available for you to take and give to somebody who you know has an intention that they need prayed for. This coming Friday, we have the blessing of the tabernacle in the chapel. That's the new tabernacle that was placed in there a few weeks ago, and Monsignor's going to bless it, and then that will be our common use tabernacle. The old one will be put away. And then that evening, there will be the blessing of the animals at the statue of St. Francis. So if you've got any animals, cat, dog, chicken, horse, lizard, whatever you got, bring it along. Maybe not a goldfish. They are hard to travel. Keep them at home. You can bring like a goldfish cracker, and that can be proxy or something. But bring your pets, let them be blessed. We love our animals. And today is the Feast of St. Vincent de Paul. He you've probably heard of St. Vincent de Paul because there are many parishes that have St. Vincent de Paul societies that help the poor or people who are struggling to maintain their bills and stay in their houses because of hitting hard times. We don't have a St. Vincent de Paul society here, but we have a Father Benedict ministry which functions in very much the same way. Lots of volunteers come and help look at bills for people in the freehold area to see how they can help them to remain in their houses and maybe get back on track. And of course we have collections for that month. I think it's monthly. We have frequent collections for the Father Benedict ministry, and so please be generous to that as much as you're able. And speaking of collections, a couple of weeks ago we had the Protecting God's Children collection, and there was a little bit of confusion among some of our parishioners about where that money goes to. Never ever does that money go to lawsuit settlements or any kind of reparations for victims of sexual abuse in our diocese, in our parish, or any other place. The collection for Protecting God's Children is for training and fingerprinting of volunteers and staff members so that we can learn how to make a safe environment in our parish. You may have noticed that in our bulletin there's a little section on the bottom that's there every single week that says Protecting God's Children. It's on our Facebook page, it's on our website. There are posters around that also talk about that safe environment effort. And every staff member and every volunteer in our parish who is going to work with children or vulnerable adults, or even the people who are clients for the Father Benedict ministry, people who work in that ministry, have to be fingerprinted and Virtus trained so that we can recognize abuse when we see it, make sure that our campus is safe so that nobody can be harmed while they're here, and also to make sure that our staff people are safe to be around. We have badges that we receive when we have been cleared both by the diocese and the state, and we usually wear them on a lanyard. It's a little thing, it has the year of our expiration until we're not safe anymore. Then we get re-fingerprinted and retrained for Virtus. But you'll notice that whenever we're working with children especially, we wear those badges. So if you see me dismissing at Mass, at the 10 o'clock Mass with the RCIA, I'm working with some minors, so I always wear that badge to show that I am a safe person. So anyway, that's where the money goes for Protecting God's Children. We do not at St. Robert's take any collections for reparations or lawsuit settlements, and that's not going to happen. So just know that your money is going to places where it's going to help the poor, the Father Benedict Ministry, Protecting God's Children. There are many charities that we support here at the parish, and many charitable efforts that we have here at the parish. And it's of course a great focus for Monsignor and all of the staff that we care for the poor in our vicinity, both in our parish and in our town, not just our own parishioners. So please know that we take the stewardship of your donations very, very seriously, and they are going to things that they should, always. Okay? So that's all I got. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you at Mass. God bless.